Yeah, did you vote Trump?
I did
Why'd you do that?
because I want him to restore the republic. I'm tired of you communists that are destroying our nation with your communist democratic mob rule mentality. And
Can
I'm
you,
54 years old. I'm the same age as Melania.
sure, sure.
And
Can
also,
you define communism?
yeah, it's what you support. And Parker, you always talk about grape and
Can you
sexual assault.
before you do, can you define communism? Not just say that I support it, define it.
God, Parker, you support people who are pedophiles, who have to sexually traffic children. And in 4 days since Trump's been in office, he
Who?
has found
Who?
80,000 children that were sex
Heather.
trafficked.
Jesus Christ, Heather, can you define communism? Like before we get into the QAnon conspiracy rant, can you define communism?
I'm not playing your games,
You
Parker.
mean defining a term that you used?
You are a communist. You sit there and throw
What is
out
a communist?
like,
What is a
well, Trump
communist?
is a rapist.
What is a
And
communist?
okay, Joe Biden took inappropriate showers. His daughter,
hold up. Why are you
Joe
pivoting so
Biden,
much? Heather, Heather is insane, right? I'm asking you a very simple question. I'm asking you, right? What is a communist? You said I am a communist. Can you tell me what a communist is, Heather?
and don't mute me. Hunter Biden committed 459
Heather, how many
crimes
glasses
on
of wine?
camera. On camera.
Heather, how many glasses of wine?
I'm like Trump. I don't drink. Okay. So don't
Okay,
even
can you answer my question then, Heather, please?
don't go there. Okay.
Then answer my question,
Let's
Heather.
describe democracy. Okay. What
Heather,
does democracy mean to you? We are a
I will define it to you
constitutional
after you
republic.
answer what communism is. What is communism? You said I'm a communist, which I'm not a
You
communist. You
are a
define
communist.
communism.
You are a
Then
communist. You
define
support
communism.
ideologies. Do
Define
you
it.
support Black Lives Matter?
Yes.
Okay. You support and the founders are communists. They openly support communism.
Okay. Did you know that the founders of the United States of America were slave owners? Does that mean you support slave owners?
They're also Freemasons, and
Do
I
you so
don't
do you
support.
do you support slave owners because you support America and the founding fathers were slave owners?
I
No,
don't.
you don't. No, you don't. So just because the founders of a particular organization have a particular view
Okay, so
doesn't
do
mean that
you
you
support?
agree
You're
100% with
a
those views
Democrat. Do you
if you
support the
particularly support
KKK?
like a
Do
particular
you
rally.
support the KKK?
No, no.
Okay, but that was a
You know
Democratic.
who did the KKK
Democrats
vote
like
for?
you supported that,
Who did
and
the KKK vote
Democrats like
for when they
you
were
were
conservative?
also slave
When
owners.
they were
Okay,
conservative, right? Wait, can you explain to me why conservatives in
okay, yeah,
every single one of these? Wait, hold
because
up,
the party just
Heather.
overnight switched,
Heather, please let me
Parker.
finish. Please let me finish. Can you explain to me why conservatives throughout history were the ones supporting slavery, like the right to own people as slaves, women's lack of access to votes, literally segregation, right? Jim Crow laws, right?
No,
Redlining, right?
those were
Conservatives were in support of
Democratic.
all of
Those
those
were
different types of racial
Democratic.
discrimination, prejudice,
No, Parker,
sexism,
don't talk
right?
over me because the
You were talking over me
Republicans
right now.
freed the slaves. Parker, you guys were the ones that instituted
Liberal
Jim Crow
Republicans,
laws.
and
You guys were the
also
ones. Okay, and you support abortion, Parker. You support murdering 63 million babies in the womb. You support killing children. You
prior to
support
sentience. Who
human
cares?
slavery now because the party that you
You want to
support,
force
Parker,
women against their will to give birth to babies because you care about embryos as people. I have a
you
question.
know
If you were in
what,
a burning
Parker?
building, wait,
Make your fucking choices.
Let me ask you a
Make your
question. Heather, can I
choices
ask you a
before it
question?
takes the life of another human being.
Heather, can I ask you a question? If you were in a burning building and you could either save 5 embryos on a tray, right, or you could save one newborn baby, which would you rather save?
Parker, that is the most idiotic analogy that I've ever heard. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Parker,
You're
you
crashing out.
support human trafficking. You
No, I don't.
support pedophiles.
No, I
You
don't.
support.
Push the pin,
You,
close.
yes, you do. Okay.
How do I?
Answer me this question, Parker. Why would Trump, as a billionaire, ever write an executive order where he can seize the assets Executive Order 13818, where he can
Heather,
see
why didn't he declassify the Epstein files?
what's that?
Why didn't Trump declassify the Epstein files?
He will declassify the Epstein.
Why didn't he do it already?
He's only been in office for 4 days.
It's an executive order. He did the JFK files, right? Why couldn't he do the Epstein files with the JFK files?
Maybe he'll do it tomorrow, Parker.
Why didn't he do it with the JFK files?
Let me just ask you this. Okay,
why didn't Trump do the Epstein files with the JFK files?
Why did you support the people that actually went to Epstein Island? Why did you support the people that went to the P. Diddy parties, Parker?
You mean Trump, who was friends with Epstein and Diddy?
Why would a billionaire, okay, that apparently was guilty of rape, say that you can seize the assets of anybody that is either sex trafficked children, raped women, okay, or committed crimes against humanity?
Okay, well then we're going to be taking all of Trump's assets because he's been adjudicated. Trump has been adjudicated. Civil court unanimously determines Trump sexually abused a woman. Seems like we should have seized all of his assets.
He did not. Okay, and it was Parker.
Who?
Joe Biden's son, Hunter, committed crimes against children.
Ritika, thank you so much for the $1. Wait, give me a source. Give me a source. Okay.
Against his brother. He was
Heather,
having
can you give me a
sex
source?
with his brother's child. Okay.
Wait, can you give me a source?
Go on
Hand
MarcoPolo.com and you can see the entire.
No, I want an actual source.
Hunter Biden laptop.
I want the Hunter Biden laptop did not have that. Wait, you know that the
I've actually seen it. Okay.
Wait, Heather. You know that the laptop, the authorities had access to it, and they did not, pursue any types of charges related to Hunter Biden when it comes to anything like that.
Authorities are the deep state, and you support the deep state.
Yeah,
you
Heather.
Pedophiles. You support criminals.
Heather, do you think I'm paid by the deep state?
Yeah, I do.
Really? What evidence do you have I'm paid by the deep state?
You're like, oh, thank you for my $20. Thank you for my $5. How much money did you make last year doing this shit?
$1 trillion.
I from the deep state. Doubt
it. You don't doubt it? Yeah, dude. I'm actually, Heather, I'm not trolling. I am the richest person on the planet.
Yeah.
I'm serious. The deep state pays me very well. The deep state pays me very well.
Okay. Yeah. How much did you make in the last, just talking to me?
$1 trillion.
No, Parker,
I'm actually genuinely serious.
No, be serious.
I'm serious. $1 trillion.
Support your tax-free, your tax, because you guys love to pay taxes. Can you provide your?
Love you. Wait, that's just from the deep state anyway. Push that mustache. If I provided you a tax return, you'd just be like, "That's the deep state." Ella, thank you so much for the $1. Thank you so much.
Oh, Parker.
No, do you actually think that I'm paid by the deep state? Seriously. 100%. Okay, what evidence do you have of that?
Parker, the fact that you're not censored and people like myself are.
This is my third account. I've been permanently banned on 2 other accounts on TikTok.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What are you reading?
Also, I've already been banned today. Oh, it's called Trust Me, Bro. It's your source. I found your source right here.
Okay.
See how it's blank because there's no fucking information that justifies your position?
You know what? I bring the receipts.
Heather, you seriously think I'm paid by the deep state? That's actually ludicrous. I know conspiracy people in my real life that have crazy conspiracy views like what you do, percent are, and even they think that's crazy.
But here's the deal.
Even they think that's crazy.
You've been given Bill Clinton rode on Jeffrey Epstein's flight, or his plane 27 times, documented. Barack Obama went there.
You know that Trump was also on Jeffrey Epstein's flights?
Right next to it.
Wait. You know that Trump was on Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs, right? You know that Trump was on Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs, right?
He was on one flight log.
No, Parker. He was on multiple.
No, he wasn't.
Right, and you're like, dude, he came from Cheyenne Mountain. Push that mustache. Heather, you're like, oh my god, he came from Cheyenne Mountain, and he did that specifically to show the deep state and the propaganda and how terrible they are. The only reason he was on the flight logs and he went there is because it is the case that he was trying to call out all the bullshit. The only reason he was really good friends with Epstein is because he was trying to, from the within, destroy the entirety of the cabal.
Parker, let me just
Jasmine, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. You guys sound fucking delusional. You have no evidence to justify any of your positions.
Yes, I do. Why didn't Epstein go down under Obama? Why didn't Epstein go down under Clinton? Why didn't Epstein, why did it take Trump to take down?
Why didn't Trump know about any of the thing that Epstein was doing as one of his good friends? Posh, thank you
wasn't
for $5.
one of
I think that's a better fucking question that you never asked yourself, Heather.
You know what? Trump actually stopped, barred him from Mar-a-Lago, and I think it was like 2000.
Why didn't he go to the police then?
He did. All Epstein.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Bullshit.
He didn't go to the police.
Bullshit. Okay, bullshit.
And
All
give me a source.
victims' attorney has said publicly.
You know there are core documents of victims against literally both Epstein and Donald Trump combined, right?
What? You are the biggest freaking hypocrite.
Spell, thank you for the $1. I did not support anyone who did that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go through the Hunter
Spell,
Biden
thank you
lab.
for the roses.
You know what?
Wait, Heather, before you do so, can you please provide me the evidence I'm paid by the deep state?
Parker, let's go through the Hunter Biden laptop.
But before you do, I just want to talk about this.
Let's go through the Hunter Biden laptop.
Seriously, what evidence do you have I'm paid by the deep state? Because you're not going to believe anything that I tell you because you think I'm paid by the deep state. So just please tell me what evidence you have I'm paid by the deep state. And if you have nothing, please explain to me why I can't say you're paid by the deep state. Just say that.
I'm paid by the deep state?
Yes, you're paid by the deep state. Why are you laughing? You're paid by the deep state. You're just laughing because I showed that you're a communist, right? And that you're paid by the deep state.
I thought I was a fascist. I thought I was a fascist.
No, you're a communist. You're a communist from the deep state. I love the deep state money. Jasmine, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. Can you define communism, Heather?
This is not going to age well for you. Can you define communism?
Yeah, stateless, classless, moneyless society.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I don't support a stateless, classless, moneyless society, so.
Oh, I know, and you don't support capitalism either, and you want to tax
Well,
the
I am a social democrat, so I am a capitalist, yes.
Okay, so and you want to tax the shit out of the rich.
Here, here's my position. I would rather tax rich people than tax people in the middle class. That's my position.
How do you feel about 20 million people walking into this country unvetted and giving tens of thousands of dollars to live off, free housing, free medical care?
Well, one, that's just not true. That's just not true. One, two, what you're relating to is literally some types of like food programs for like people who are asylum seekers going through a legal process for their children, and that's based upon the states. So you're so pro states' rights when it comes to restricting women's access to abortion, but you're not pro states' rights when it means to like literally providing state funding specifically for like children to have food who are going through a legal asylum process.
Okay, and Parker,
Heather,
please.
can you thank the deep state for all the money real quick?
Shut up, Parker.
Can you say thank you to the deep state for sending me $25?
No, why don't you thank them? You thank them all day long.
Can you do it for me, please? An embarrassment?
Try and derail people when they're starting to make a point or when they're starting to come back, and you're
Heather,
like, "Oh,
Heather, I seriously just asked you to say thank you to the deep state. Can you
define this? Can you define that? No, fucking Parker, shut up. You're just an arrogant little twerk.
Maya, thank you for $2. You still haven't defined communism.
Parker, you're a little soy boy.
What is a soy boy? Can you tell me what a soy boy is?